I thought I was about to play a normal cozy flower shop game, and then a fairy handed me a phone that literally prints flowers on demand. And somehow that's not even the weirdest part of this game. Today, I checked out the demo for Puni the Florist, a cozy management game where you run a flower shop but with a really strange twist. You play as Puni, a student who's trying to find a job in her field, but instead ends up working at a flower shop after a pretty unexpected opportunity comes up. And instead of, growing flowers like a normal person, you get a magical app that lets you pull them straight out of your phone. The demo itself is a short slice of the game that focuses on introducing you to the core gameplay, taking customer orders, building arrangements, and learning how the shop works. It feels like an early game section where you're getting comfortable with the basics, but you can already see hints of where things might expand later on. The main gameplay loop revolves around customers coming into your shop and asking for specific flower arrangements. You'll get a request and then move into the arrangement system where you're choosing flowers and putting together a bouquet that matches what they're looking for. And this is where the game really stands out, because instead of gathering flowers or managing inventory in a traditional way, everything comes from that phone app. You open it, select what you need, and you instantly got your materials ready to go. It completely removes the usual grind you'd expect from a game like this and lets you focus more on the actual building of the arrangements. Once you've got everything, you start putting the bouquet together, trying to match the customer's request as closely as possible. Sometimes it's straightforward, and other times it feels like it's a little bit more interpretive, which adds a nice layer of problem solving to the whole process. Even within the demo, you can see the potential for this to expand into something deeper. It feels like this could build into more complex customer preferences, more variety in flowers, and possibly more systems around managing the shop itself. Right now it's simple, but in a way that feels intentional, like it's laying the groundwork for something bigger. Visually, the style leans into a soft, cozy style with bright colors and simple and clean designs. Everything feels approachable, and the UI is easy to navigate, so you can just focus on playing without having to figure things out constantly. It fits the tone of the game really well. That said, since it is just a demo, things are a little bit limited. After a while, the loop can start to feel a little bit repetitive, but that's normal for something at this stage. The real test is going to be how much variety and depth the full game adds over time. Overall, this feels like a really solid and unique take on a cozy management game. It keeps that relaxing creative tone, but adds just enough of a twist to make it stand out. And that whole phone mechanic honestly does a lot of heavy lifting and making it feel different. If you're into cozy games and like the idea of something a little different, this is definitely one to keep an eye on. I'd recommend checking out the demo yourself, and I'm really interested to see how this develops into a full game.